Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell. It will alert you to upcoming videos. Thank you so much for those of you who take time to hit that like button, message, and bring validation and clarification to the collective. So thank you so much, and being a part of that as we transform through. As you all know, we are coming into some big activations. This reading that I'm doing today, I've been very reluctant. I've had several starts. It is more about the dark arts and people who are into that or having that done to them. There is a message coming out here for spirit, for someone who is in great despair. And spirit would like this message out. So if that doesn't resonate with you, I suggest you click off right now, because this will only apply to those few people who really need help at this time. They have got themselves into or dabbled or are involved with. I sometimes do have to help people through healings, clear involvement, Spirit said, their involvement in dabbling in dark arts, dark witchcraft, all of that. It's very easy to be manipulated and pulled into that. You are always coerced or dabble into that in times of very low vibration, or when you're really needing money or love, or some people just have an interest in it, a natural interest, but a very lustful energy, or you're trying to manifest and you need more. But we find people who have to turn to that work are usually in quite a low or desperate vibration, or they're caught up in lower vibrational activities. That I'm just using Spirit's words. These are not my words. I'm channeling and I know when I'm channeling, because I use different words and I don't speak like that. I'm very plain in my speaking, in my personal life. So just give me a moment. I need to get this message clear. Okay, all I'm hearing is that someone is in great despair. They are definitely trying to get out of or seek information for a new beginning. They're trying to seek information from Spirit and a new beginning. So let's see what's going on here. What does Spirit want to... Please click off if this is not for you. This is about someone who has got themselves into trouble, practicing and playing with, let's call it energy work, spell work, magic work, dark arts work with the wrong people. And they're now suffering. Spirit just said to me, this person tries to break free, have success, illumination, energy, courage, only to end up back barren. So, okay, so this person cannot get ahead, and when they do, they just go back into a cycle. My throat's already starting to play up, guys. That's going to happen a few times when we deal with these energies. So this person keeps going into a cycle. It's like I get it all, or I feel all powerful and then in lack, or I feel all abundant and then I'm in lack. So they can't get out of this cycle. So how did they get in this cycle? Moon work, magic work. Yeah. Using the sun and the moon, and doing things in the dark, hidden veils, black magic, dark magic. We're on the right path here. So, yeah, they don't want this to come out. It will clear. So what happened here is we have, okay, here it comes. We have a karmic couple. We have a karmic couple here who, when they got together, there was a lot of lust, excitement, partying, drugging, sexing, you know, all of the above. And when they were in that energy, it was, you know, the sun, you know, it was everything and more. And so they were easily coerced into doing some bonding. Oh yeah, let's do this. It'll be exciting. It's passionate, and you know it's a bit dark and dangerous and edgy, and we'll bond ourselves together forever. And they definitely did blood rituals, or we call them bodily fluid rituals, to bind that person to them. So what's happened now is the order was like they would be stuck together forever, or no matter what happens, they would always have to come back to them. It's kind of where it's all gone wrong is these two clearly can't stand each other anymore and they want out. But there's a continuous cycle someone can't break. And the reason this message is coming through is because Spirit's really worried about someone's mental health. They're also binding themselves more and more and more and more. So we're going to be in clarification and validation, and you do with it what you will. So what's happening here is, yeah, look, Spirit has spoken. Spirit wants to give you the path, the messages, and the information and where you need to go. Because there is someone really suffering here. We have a couple here that were madly in lustful love and did some shady stuff with energy work. They did bind themselves, you know, even burying things, planting things together, putting their blood or their bodily fluids together. People do this. I don't know why. And what they did was they have put themselves in purgatory, because what they didn't realize is they just thought they were going to be in love together. This is the one for them. Little did they know they both hate each other, but they can't break this cycle. One is very happy, the feminine, I'm hearing about being or having this person stuck. They still will come together like Bonnie and Clyde, okay? Even if they're seeing other people, they see other people outside the connection, and so they're harvesting to come back together, even though they don't even like each other. It's not love there. It's nearly like a Spirit saying like a business deal, like a bond. So it's quite sick and twisted, and whatever they did, and every time they go back, it's binding and binding and binding another layer. And this is why they bring in the turbulence energy of on, off, in, out, seeing other people, cheating, threesomes, this, that, because it's or fighting. Spirit said there's a lot of fighting and arguing, and you know, someone's being driven mad to the point of breaking point, and we're here to illuminate so they can have some understanding to help this, you know, breaking point of their mental capacity, because it's a lot of stress and strain on someone, and for some there could be children involved. So someone is very worried. I do have an ancestor here, a grandfather in spirit, who is very concerned about I heard grandson, so there you go, grandson, that has got involved with this person. They kind of signed themselves to the dark, and they must always come back to this person no matter what. This person does, this masculine tries to break free, start other relationships, only to have to tell the partner at some stage what they're doing. The partner jumps in, the ex or partner or whatever that situation is, and then starts to control. And the other partner doesn't mind for a while because they energy harvest. Spirit was watching this since the day it happened. They thought they could play, dabble, it was fun, it was exciting, but the bonding or the ritual or the blood or bodily energy that was used in this state, promises, went into deep wounding. Yeah, this is past life as well. This person bonded with this person as a revenge of a past life. So they've obviously, maybe you need to clear some past life, like maybe you left them before in a past life. So they made sure this time when they saw this partner, they would bond to them, get impregnated very fast, and basically put them in purgatory. And so they could never have another person other than them, always return to them, and always have to give to them. So own them. So, okay, Spirit said, so the message was, when you did these rituals or these things with this person, you gave your free will away. So you are now their slave. This one partner, I think it's the feminine, the seductress energy, it feels feminine. Please reverse the roles. Definitely does sex magic, seductress, and they do it straight away. They did it straight away. This masculine was all excited about it and was interested in it and did do it. But what they didn't, the female was smarter. So what they did was they basically made them a slave to them. This was actually taught to this person, this feminine, possibly by a mother, family member, or someone they've been involved with, like a covenant or some type of thing. They were born that way as well. So they have come. This has happened before. This is a repeat. Spirit, we've got the higher up, the divine spirit, and the new path. So every time this person now goes on the new path and Spirit's watching this or breaks free or wants to, they end up back with this person and will continue to do so until they can actually clear or heal or break this bond, which is a very, very... Why is it so powerful to this person? Well, blood oaths are very, okay. The Emperor, okay? The Moon, magic, dark. So the Emperor got involved and then did more. The Emperor goes out and sees other people, wants to break free, the ex comes in, breaks it up, they're back there. So they're bound, every time they get back, they bind it. This Emperor actually, see, a contract to the moon, to the dark. Yeah, that's the justice. Spirit said, you want it, you want to play, you get it. A new beginning, putting in the work, see? Trying to get information, playing in something that you had no skill in, no knowledge in, no wisdom, no mastery. This is a student. This is a page playing with magic. Magic, can't make it up. Playing with magic, the magician. There's our confirmation. I'm not just sitting here channeling this. This is coming out of the deck. Yeah, and they do it over and over again, and Spirit has watched everything from day dot, because that stuff is governed by the light. See, moving on to calm waters. There's the message. They're in great despair now because they have realized mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually they are owned. They gave their free will up. They cannot stand up to this, let's call it partner, karmic, whatever, person, situation. They cannot stand up. They are stuck in a contract. And that's why, see, deceit, deception, trickery. Someone pulled the wool over your eyes and they saw the bigger picture. They did do higher up work, and it was to block everybody out but them. Could even be blocking family members out or have the ability to overturn family members. Yep, this person is not a good energy. They thought about this very deeply and planned it. Up in their head, they planned this. Right at the start, that's the start of something. Yep, look at that. Now, Spirit is, they've been really stuck in. There's some fine print here that you can look into. And moving on seems to be like how, why, like always in fantasy world, confusion, options, choices. So that this person stays very confused. So that's the other thing. So all their feelings, here's for the person, all your feelings and intuition are telling you something else, and your head makes you do something else. And that's what this person's been able to do. It could be an earth sign here, someone they're committed, or just someone they're committed to or in a relationship with, who is a Queen of Swords. I told you, the Queen of Swords, the Moon, and the Nine of Swords. This person knows how to put people in great despair, trap them mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, burn them out. They did this from day one to, yeah. Fated, judgment, keep them stuck in a, so they were about to make a move, make a turn, like to get away, like, you know, this was fated. They were to pick a path, a certain path, and they contracted to this person from day dot, and they just didn't realize. Yeah, they try and sneak away, get away, all of the above. Passion, lust, fast action, excitement. That's how they keep it. They use spell work, magician, to keep things unbalanced. It's unequal give and take. Someone has more power than the other. Someone energy harvests from this other person. They are in full control. Ten of Swords. This person's in the Ten of Swords. Lessons, dark lessons. Yeah, so they're definitely getting karma because they just cannot get ahead. They cannot get ahead. This person wants to break free and end this cycle, and they're really trapped and stuck. The other thing they did, yeah, look, being defensive, defending. Okay, so here's the next part of the story. Spirit saw all this. Spirit, the universe, their guides came in and brought someone in to help them defend against all this. Yeah, their divine counterpart. So divine even sent like a light worker or a healer or the right person in, okay, to help them break free. This person knew they couldn't break free from this person, and they asked for this person's help, and they blocked them out. They got overwhelmed by the spell work and blocked out their divine counterpart. Yeah, now they knew inwardly, and they know where they want to be and put that energy to this abundant person, or, you know, oozing magnetism, okay? This Queen of Wands upright and the Temperance, who brings balance. So Spirit brought someone in who, the warrior, brought in a fighter, a warrior, a light worker, a healer, a this, a that, whatever. Someone who knew how to handle this person and bring temperance and break you free, okay? And the person blocked out their counterpart. They also did spell work. They're trying to release themselves from either an earth sign or a Leo sign, or if that's not the case, you know, they're committed, meaning the earth, the pentacles, or they're in a relationship and have to provide for this Queen of Pentacles. Could be a mother of their children, could be in their home, they could have built a home, they could depend on them financially. Or the Leo is, you know, they're trying to release burden, they're trying to get away from this. And Leo energy is playful, where they were playing, where they get played, you know, pulled in, played, you know, all of that stuff. Yeah, look, a new beginning to the Ten of Cups. The only way this can happen is death and rebirth. See, every time they make a new start or go to their Ten of Cups or wish fulfillment, an ending and a beginning. This person keeps circulating. They cannot break the cycle there. And they're triggered. See, it's spell work. See, in this card, there's a monster sitting in the back corner, and there's two people here, and they were dabbling. I'm going to move forward a bit. They were dabbling in the dark. See that? Yep, naughty, naughty. And they did work. They made a love offer to the star card, someone who could help them, bring them alignment into the light, higher knowledge, wisdom. Yep, lovers, a connection, a 10 of Pentacles. And they turned against them. They did spell work on them. They actually planned to come in, I don't think, and build with you. And there was overwhelming emotions. They reevaluated. There was a tower because they were giving or gave to, the King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. And this is our couple that is like a business couple. There's no love here. Heartbreak, betrayal, deceit, deception, moonwork, 9 of Wands. Oh my God, Father. Oh. She knew what she was doing from the beginning, playing on this King of Cups' energy, played on their emotions. Yep, third parties, groups, rituals, covens, group work. Yeah, there's the illumination. Yep, and they caused conflict in a 2 of Cups relationship. So this person probably, okay, that's why we're going on about that, Spirit said. We're going on about that is because here's the next layer to this purgatory bonding that this person has, and it doesn't matter who they're with now, it will only last so long and they will have to go back to this person. So this spell work, or they go back, they tell this person, the ruler of them, I'm seeing someone else, there's someone, I've met someone, and that's and like they have to ask for the permission and not upset them, right? They caused conflict in a 2 of Cups, a higher divine union. Yep, saw it the wrong way, hanged man, didn't take action, went down another direction. Yeah, didn't listen. Yep, they lost their wish fulfillment. Yep, they put it out in the cold, they abandoned, and they ghost. This partner that they have, this Emperor and this partner that they have, the partner ordered that they put this person out in the cold because they knew who you were, they knew you could break this person free, and they worked on family, friends, their minions. They even got this person to do spell work and energy work and ritual work against their own divine counterpart. And that's where it really got deep in the bonded purgatory for them. And now they can't break free. Yeah, they've been to a high priestess. They probably tried to get high priestesses to help break them out. And this, yep, look, help break them out. They went to a high priestess, Queen of Cups, someone loving, caring, spiritual, nurturing, to try and get them out of this darkness. They knew what they were doing, and they also hid that from the high priestess. They formed a relationship, and then they decided they couldn't break free from this person, or the person got them in again, because they did have this spiritual, and so they decided, I'll just energy harvest from this high priestess. So here's what I get it. And so Spirit stepped in, illuminated all to this high priestess. So this high priestess knew that they were with a divine counterpart and vice versa. This person knew what they did with this partner when they first met them, and they kept that a secret. They manipulated the situation, made them fall in love with the high priestess, vice versa, and promised a journey, a future, a path, a this, a that, to rope them in. Please help me, please help me, please break free. I need you, I need you, I need you in my life. Blah, 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 whatever the stories were. Okay? What's happened here is they went back and told, or this other person, it's like they had to ask for their permission, okay? So anyway, this Queen of Wands just told them when to go back to this High Priestess, why, interfered consistently, because all she wanted was this King of Swords to energy harvest for her and to her. This is some sick, twisted, twisted individual. I was going to say that word, but I'm not here to diagnose. This person that you are with, this is from your grandfather, is a sick, twisted person. And you did, this is the grandfather, you saying you did dabble, you did do this stuff. You did it to start off with. You kept going back. You couldn't stand up and break the cycle because you sold your soul. You sold your free will to this person. You've put yourself in purgatory, that we sent in someone to help you, and you turned on them. Not only did you ghost them and turn on them, you did energy work on them with this person and others. You keep seeking spiritual information and help and healers, yet only to go back. Because what you need to do is recall your free will. And whatever other things you've done, you need to sit down and you actually need to remember all of them, and you need to send them off, and you need to revoke them. And you need to completely disconnect you from this person from your life, or you will never be free. And we're coming up to, and I assume, I'm getting dizzy as I say this, because this grandfather is angry. I'm a medium. I've been a medium since I was 4 years old. I see clients every day. Validate spirit, the spirit world. Yes, shadow work. This grandfather is angry. Reflect on all the shadow work and spell work you did. Temptation, he said, that's the truth. You played with fire. Ooh, and you are suffering now, and you may never get out of this. And the more you go and harvest off other people, take from other people, and do this energy work with this person, or stay bound to this person, you just dig yourself another deeper hole. You've just bounded. They're just winding another layer around you. Yeah, moon magic, moon. Emotions, fear, deceit, things are not as what they appear. Shadow work. Suffering, the past. South node. Truth, message. You played with fire. You wrote something together. You did. I'm wound up now. I can feel it. Triggers. Female energy. Doubts. Control, Pluto. Death card, endings, resilience over transformation and power. Thank you, Spirit. Fears, the shift in the epiphany, how to alchemize this cold, what they've got you entrapped in is this. They put a spell on you to always return to them, to make promise to always return and be them over anything or anyone. You might want to write this down. They put a death to anyone and anything that comes at your union. Whether you're in love or not, you will have to surrender and sacrifice everyone and anything to this person. That's the bit that this person hid in the ritual. So they might have told you a few things, but in their mind, they were saying a whole lot of other things. Not out loud. You trusted the wrong people. They wanted control, death over any, and death, endings, and resilience. So there's the resilience, like having Teflon, cannot be touched. Transformation and power for control. That's why you've got doubts all the time. That's why you go back to this person and yeah, they played on your fears. They have you in fear now. Anxiety, comfort zone, overthinking, and a negative low mindset. And that's why I had to bring this reading through. This grandfather is very, very concerned about their grandson. Not sure of the age, very concerned. They've got themselves in deep. There's the epiphany, alchemy, and yeah. And what you did was you were cold. They shut out a twin flame. And this is where it really got out of hand. You cannot choose a twin flame. You can change your direction, but that wasn't the case. They turned so cold. They iced out, ghosted. So all the spell work and everything they did to their twin, they did to themselves. See, that's where they mucked up and this person mucked up. And that's why your twin was sent in to save you. Because your twin, one is always of the light, one's of the dark. One's always ahead, one's always, that's why we have age gaps, that's why we have culture differences, that's why we have, big issues in a twin flame union, because you iced out your twin, which was to yourself. So that's how the divine tricked this partner and you, and why you're all both in poverty now, till death do us part, or whatever the stupid ritual was, the grandfather said. Yeah, you're not getting anywhere, you're not building anything. And everything you do, you're doing to your twin, you're doing to themselves, which is like a double-binded curse now. We tell you all the time, you cannot attack a twin. You don't want to be with them, don't be with them. Don't attack them. Highly spiritual too. Yep, distance themselves. Had a decision to make about their fulfillment, and they picked the loss, the wounded. And this person they're with played every card. Wounded, lost, can't cope. So they couldn't keep this person, let's say, because they fight, they argue, they fight, they argue. They couldn't keep them sexually. That didn't work. This person went off. They were saved by the divine. And so what their last thing was, mental health, I can't cope, I'm homeless, I'm lost, I'm this, I'm that, I've got a baby, I'm hopeless and stranded. So they have tried everything, and this is, I can't diagnose, and I'm not here to diagnose. This is sociopathic. This is a person who'll try everything. They literally pull them off the shelf and go, oh, I'll try that today. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I'll amp it up. And they got their foot back in, didn't they? Yeah. For stability. Higher self-stability. They did mind work on it. Yep. They played the wounded, rejected, abandoned. Yeah. For stability. They played on your memories. And there was an apology. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Think of the time we, remember the bond, remember the energy work. You're letting people come in between. Yep, did everything. And that didn't work. So then they created some drama or breakdown or mental illness. Here's what I want to say to this person. Stop being in your ego. We've all paid our own rent. We've all got our own house. And this partner can do it too. We've all had kids and worked. We've all done things. Yeah, now you've made soul ties and you're thinking about this and the facade and the mask, and it is someone you had a family with. You're at a stalemate, closed off, and you only see one way, and that's the way they wanted you to see. And they probably keep you so busy and in so much drama and break up, make up. You know what happens then? That they've bind you that much. That's your karma and justice. In Mars energy, hot energy. I'm going to get another deck now. You didn't trust the divine, you trust illusion, lies, and what anybody said over this person because of the spell work. Yeah, you need to release it, and the only way you're going to release it is releasing your ego, your vanity, and your pride. Yeah, self-love, remembering the light, and moving through the toxicity. Look at that. Yeah. These people, honestly, these people disgust me. Because why I say that is because I have to heal these people. I have to help these people at times. Sometimes I won't, because, you know, they had to learn their lesson, or spirit will say, you know, they've got to learn their lesson. Sometimes they're coming to be healed and they don't even want to. They just keep going back. So they're just basically energy harvesting and wasting your time and their own time and money. Okay? So I won't see them, won't help them. Game over, the player. So today, the coldness. See, the energy cords turned them to stone. Energy cords, choices with a twin flame. I can't make it up. So back to, obviously this person's very in spirit, or their guides are very worried about them. I do feel this person's in great distress. They need to get out of all toxicity. They're turning more and more to stone, more and more disconnected. Game over. They're not going to get it. Everything and anything's turned to stone. This person turns them to stone. The player, they're being played. What else can we say? What were you going to say then, Spirit? And I jumped. Removing something about being locked together for life, and always give them, particularly spiritually, it's something like till death, some death ritual. Oh, yeah, see, but oh my God, this just keeps getting worse. So I've got the player. We had the game over, the player, the cold. So again, they feel you pulling away. So every time this person goes out, the player goes out, seeks, plays, whatever, all of a sudden they turn stone cold. Stone cold, stone you out, move on, move forward. So maybe this is a warning for anyone dealing with someone like this. Maybe you've been seeing someone, and see, choices. The minute they're about to make a choice, this spell thing kicks in. Game over. Coldness, stone, they flip. Betrayal. Yeah. Yeah, look at this smart woman knowing. She knows. Energy cords. Twin flame, family tree, taking aim, divine intervention came in, the twin was sent in with a message and the potential to get you out of these lustful desires of sexual union into beauty and grace, all right? Mixed signals, a gesture was made, and here they go off on the karmic trail to their binded loved one. And the children are karmic too. Yep, battle of the wits. I can't make it up. It's like a chess game, battle of the wits. Look at what we have here, the mask. The mask's coming up. It's off, it's brewing up. There's a journey ahead. Justice will be served. About the back and forth. The insatiable, this is blood running from her mouth. Lustful, insatiable desires, craving. So there's also a spell work here about this person has to end up craving this person. This is dark, yucky. No, and it's fake. This is the other thing. If you have to do that to have someone and keep someone, oh my God. Where is your self-love, self-worth? These are people who have dabbled into the dark way beyond their capabilities and means. Release. Insatiable. See? Release them. There's an awakening around toxicity. Guarded. Someone guards their dreams. They do things in their dream. Yep. They do dream they can one day in the fairy tale tame the beast. There's only one way to tame the beast: fight it. Clear your unfounded fear of the unknown, because here's who you hooked up with. I have to stand up, guys, and lean across the table. Look at the horns out the head and resurrect the dead. Jesus. All right. The gods favor you and the children. You will be protected and you will have a new perspective, possibly now. Haunted. You are now haunted, or you have been haunted by this person. All through sexual, lustful desires, a message they interfered with, and divine intervention tried to come in and stop it. At last, breaking free, there's a resistance, but it has to be a complete uprooting here, okay? It was unexpected ancestral karma on innocence. This person from day dot was planning this. Yeah, they were anxiously waiting. They were taking aim. Yeah, this is a past life issue. Oh, look, this card's the wrong card in this deck, and it's the moon card. Illusion, delusion, spells. What did it? On serendipity and broken. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, endings. Stuck in a loop. Plotting, gossip, divine blueprint, healing, the witch and the rival. So you need to sit with that. And I think you need to have a look at some old wounds, unforeseen factors, and you need solitude. I'm not joking. You need solitude away from this dark witch. It's your dark side. It's a dark witch. You need solitude. You cannot have anything to do with this person. There's a high risk of someone being insane here, or insanity. It's like even the work they're doing, known or unknown, like maybe this person doesn't even know how far this person goes, or they do. Some of them do. Spirit said, they're just allowing it to happen, or not paying attention, or whatever, thinking, oh, whatever. Someone's about to lose it, be locked up, like destroy their whole life. This is like a drug addiction, when people are coming off drug, like every time this person tries to break free, this person's basically like a drug addiction to them. Like trying to detox from that. Wow. So anyway, guys, I think I'll just get rid of these. Is there any more messages, Spirit? Maybe it's a time where, we've got more light coming through, new starts, moving into north nodes, raising our vibration, purifying our vibration, holding ourselves accountable, strong bravery, facing our fears, breaking free, breaking through, being in your truth, getting in your alignment. is going to help in this situation. But okay, so that's the strongest message, and I'm not here to tell you what to do. It is your decision. This is a guide from the spirit world. You have to break free from this for yourself or for others, or whatever's the situation. Someone's here begging, can you please break free from this? So it's like a curse. A curse is like a reoccurring loop that we keep doing to ourselves, or we are stuck in, and we cannot find the doorway out of that reoccurring loop. Okay, look, I'm going to pray for you, send you some light with free will. See, someone of the light. Okay, quick note, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Quick note. Someone of the light gives you free will. They do not have to bind you. They do not have to get blood exchange and rituals and conjure and lock you in. That is not sexy or fun or necessary on any level, Spirit said. He's having a laugh at my words. Or safe on any level. So basically, when people do that to you, you just gave your free will away and your life, your happiness, your abundance, to become a servant and service and to service for them, a slave. And that's what this person wanted the minute, or those people, any of these people that do this, they basically enslave you and entrap you to have power, control, authority, and own you. Anybody of the light does not need to do that stuff. People of the light give you free will, free reign. Even if you did a beautiful, whatever, loving, caring marriage ritual together, right? It always has with free will on the end of it. You show me one dark witch, one dark ritual, one ceremony of the dark that allows you to have free will. You are never allowed to break free unless it's death, endings, or you owe or they take. There is always an exchange and a give. People of the light, none of that. They don't hold you to a group, to lock you in, take your blessings, abundance if you don't. One's threatening and locking you in, and one's not. And I don't care if it's witchcraft, energy craft, religious, I don't care. If you're not allowed to have free will in a connection, you are being controlled, owned, manipulated, and you're basically a slave that gives away your free will. There, I said it. That's like having a friend that says, if you're my friend, you can have no other friends ever again. You cannot go out without me. You cannot go to other things without me. You cannot talk to other people. That's the same thing. Same thing. If someone wants to be with you, let them have free will. If they don't, they're not yours. You're playing with the divine order. And then you wonder why things are happening in your life. And then you run to the light workers to fix it. So the light has been ordered not to fix it if you keep running back. will help you so much. Okay? Sending love and light to everyone involved and keep everyone safe. And the higher orders are now going to try to help some people move into their ascension, and that's why we will have to bring some of these messages through. Hopefully I've done my work and I can retire from these types of videos. Okay, take care. Bye.